Imagine standing in the shadow of a cross, feeling the weight of every wound that was ever carried for you, seeing the scars that speak louder than words, and realizing that even in brokenness, there is resurrection, hope, and a light that never fades. Welcome to Midnight Psalms, where we explore the depth of faith, the rawness of human emotion, and the stories that touch the heart and soul, bringing comfort, reflection, and a whisper of hope in the darkest nights. You may have carried pain that nobody could see, wounds that seemed invisible yet weighed down your spirit, and in those moments you might have wondered if anyone could truly understand the depth of suffering that life sometimes hands us. But in the story of Jesus, every scar tells a story, every mark on his hands, his feet, his side is a testament to love that reaches beyond comprehension. And as you reflect on those scars, you may find yourself feeling not just sorrow but a quiet sense of connection, as though the divine is gently speaking to you in the language of your own pain. Perhaps you have experienced betrayal, loss, or moments where your heart felt like it could shatter, and in those moments, it can feel like the world has forgotten you, yet when you look to the wounds of Jesus, you realize that suffering is never meaningless, that there is a purpose that stretches beyond the immediate hurt, and that the scars he bears invite you to surrender your fear, your shame, and your loneliness, allowing a presence far greater than your pain to walk beside you through every trial. It's easy to hide behind smiles, to pretend that life isn't hard, to bury scars deep where no one can see, but the story of Jesus shows that wounds are not just something to endure. They are something that can transform, something that can carry a message of hope, reminding you that even when life seems unbearable, there is a resilience, a quiet strength that whispers, "You are not alone," and your pain can become part of something greater than yourself. When you pause and consider the hands that were pierced, the body that was broken, and the love that refused to abandon humanity, you begin to see a mirror of your own struggles reflected in that sacrifice, and it can awaken a profound sense of empathy, a recognition that your scars do not define you negatively, but rather connect you to a story of redemption, healing, and the possibility of rising again, stronger and more compassionate than before. Parágrafo 5. Even in moments of fear, doubt, and uncertainty, there is a profound truth hidden in the scars of Jesus. Pain does not have the final word, and every struggle, every wound, can lead to a deeper understanding of love, forgiveness, and purpose, inviting you to embrace the brokenness in your own life with courage, to step into the light of healing, and to realize that resilience is born not in the absence of suffering but in the presence of grace. Perhaps you have questioned why suffering exists, why pain persists, or why moments of despair arrive uninvited, and yet the story of Jesus offers a perspective that transforms those questions, showing that even scars, even the deepest wounds, can be channels of hope, teaching you to see life not as a series of unconnected tragedies but as a journey where even the darkest nights are touched by a light that will never fade, a love that refuses to leave your side. In your life, there may be moments when you feel small, insignificant, or forgotten, but the scars of Jesus remind us that no pain is unnoticed, no tear is meaningless, and no heartache is wasted, for each wound carries the potential to reveal a depth of understanding, to cultivate compassion, and to invite you into a relationship with something larger than yourself, something that sees and values every part of your journey. When you reflect on those marks, the story invites you to consider how your own experiences, though painful, can become a testimony of resilience, love, and faith, and it whispers that even when life leaves its traces on your soul, those traces can become sources of strength, reminders that healing is possible and that your story, like the story of Jesus' wounds, can inspire others, transform hearts, and bring light where darkness once lingered. Your scars may feel heavy, burdensome, or unfair, yet in the presence of the divine, they are transformed into symbols of perseverance, courage, and hope, inviting you to release shame, to forgive yourself, and to recognize that every difficult chapter contributes to a greater story, a story where love triumphs over pain, life triumphs over death, and the human heart is reminded that it is held, valued, and cherished even when the world seems indifferent. As you journey through life, carrying your invisible wounds and navigating moments of doubt, grief, or fear, remember that the scars of Jesus are not merely a record of suffering but a beacon of resurrection, of hope, and of a love that never abandons. And when you let that presence into your heart, you may find courage to face your own struggles, compassion to heal broken relationships, and a quiet peace that reassures you that even in the darkest nights, you are seen, known, and deeply loved. If you are enjoying this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help this channel reach more people. Now let's continue. There are days when grief feels relentless, when memories sting, and when the weight of disappointment threatens to crush your spirit. Yet in those very moments, the wounds of Jesus offer a mirror of endurance, showing that suffering, though painful, can be a vessel for profound understanding, and that even scars carved by betrayal, loss, or heartbreak carry within them the quiet power to teach patience, nurture empathy, and remind you that you are never abandoned, that each trial can cultivate resilience and lead you closer to a life marked by grace, compassion, and unwavering hope. Sometimes we long for perfection, for a life without pain, and yet the reality is that scars are inevitable, both seen and unseen, and the story of Jesus demonstrates that beauty and purpose are not found in the absence of suffering but in the way we rise from it, how we let each wound shape us into beings capable of deeper love, greater courage, and a more authentic connection with others, showing that our struggles, when embraced with faith, become a bridge to empathy, a path to healing, and a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. You may have walked through seasons of shame, moments when self-doubt whispered that you are unworthy, and yet the scars of Jesus speak a different truth, teaching that no sin, no failure, and no imperfection can separate you from love that redeems, and that each mark on his body reflects a willingness to bear the burden of humanity's pain, inviting you to release guilt, embrace forgiveness, and recognize that your story, even with its broken pieces, has the potential to inspire, uplift, and offer hope to others who feel unseen or unheard. It is in the quiet reflection on those scars that we discover a paradox. Pain and healing coexist, suffering and hope are intertwined, and every trial holds the possibility of transformation, reminding you that wounds are not the end but a beginning, a doorway into deeper understanding, faith, and courage, showing that the human heart, though fragile, is resilient, capable of enduring hardship, learning from it, and emerging with a new awareness of love, grace, and the enduring presence of the divine in every chapter of life. When you feel broken, invisible, or burdened by the weight of the world, remember that the scars of Jesus were never meant to isolate but to unite, to bridge the gap between heaven and humanity, between suffering and redemption, and as you meditate on them, you may feel a quiet stirring within, a sense of being held, understood, and cherished, encouraging you to extend that same grace to yourself, to release resentment, and to embrace the journey of healing as an ongoing process where love triumphs over pain, and hope rises from the ashes of despair. Life often leaves us with questions we cannot answer, doubts we cannot silence, and wounds that seem too deep to heal, yet the narrative of Jesus' scars offers a perspective that reframes suffering, showing that wounds can carry wisdom, that brokenness can foster compassion, and that even the darkest moments are infused with potential for growth, faith, and connection, reminding you that pain is not meaningless, and that in every scar, there is a story waiting to be told, a light waiting to shine, and a love waiting to transform your heart. Perhaps you have felt abandoned, overlooked, or misunderstood, but as you gaze upon the wounds of Jesus, there is an invitation to release the weight of isolation, to recognize that suffering has been shared, and that your pain is seen and honored, opening a doorway to empathy, courage, and renewal, allowing you to step into a life where scars are not symbols of defeat but emblems of endurance, where your journey of healing becomes a testament to resilience, and where your own story can offer comfort and inspiration to those walking through similar shadows. The scars remind us that even the deepest suffering is never wasted, that every tear, every ache, every moment of despair has the potential to teach, to heal, and to deepen our connection with the divine and with each other, showing that pain, when embraced with faith, can become a transformative force, fostering compassion, humility, and understanding, and that in recognizing our shared brokenness, we also recognize the boundless possibility for love, restoration, and the quiet, enduring beauty of a heart that has learned to rise despite every wound. In moments of reflection, you may find that your own scars, like his, carry a silent testimony of hope, strength, and love that transcends circumstance, encouraging you to view your life through a lens of grace, to release fear, and to embrace the journey of healing with courage and faith, understanding that scars are not marks of weakness but evidence of survival, resilience, and the capacity to transform pain into a message of hope for yourself and for the world, a reminder that even brokenness can shine with a divine light. So, as you sit with your thoughts, your memories, and your wounds, allow the scars of Jesus to speak to you, to remind you that love endures beyond suffering, that healing is possible even when it feels distant, and that your life, like his story, is a testament to redemption, hope, and the quiet power of resilience, inviting you to carry forward not shame or fear but courage, empathy, and faith. And if this reflection touched your heart, take a moment to like, share, and join our Midnight Psalms community, where together we navigate the darkness and celebrate the light.